But yeah, so while Rick has that challenge too, Eric has also been preparing for his challenge.
I have.
Right?
Yep. So I am a rookie in the draft of the Schmoedown this year. Hopefully going for the Star Wars division, though I don't think that I would be terrible in the IG Inner Geekdom, though I've never seen a single Star Trek movie other than the J.J. Abrams one, the first one. So that's definitely my weakness there. But Star Wars, I think that we could have a lot of fun with the Schmoedown there. Anyway, I'm going to be talking about all that and more on the Certain Point of View podcast tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And it's going to be a lot of fun. You can come watch that on YouTube. It's going to be live. And yeah, come over and watch it. Support me and tell, managers and stuff why you think I should be drafted. So it's going to be a fun time. I'm excited. I've been studying up. I bought a reference visual book from the bookstore the other day because that's how I study in 2021.
Yeah. No, it's easier to index things mentally when you can visualize it in your hands, like turn the pages.
The thing that I've been doing the last couple weeks is trying to just put everything in boxes because the Schmoedown only deals with movies, and I have a lot of Star Wars knowledge, but it's not all movie knowledge,
Sure.
So I need to put this in a box and don't think about this stuff, So I've been trying to do that.
Compartmentalize your Star Wars knowledge.
I do.
I've been trying to.
It's like my Star Wars collection. It's mint in box now.
You should build yourself like a mind palace.
I should.
How many times have you watched the Ewok movies?
Preparation.
I've literally watched them probably dozens of times, but not for dozens of years.
Okay.
And no preparation. I do not believe they're
I assume
counted.
those are off limits.
They're off limits.
Yeah, I've been going through chronological order for the Star Wars, just Star Wars,
Mm-hmm.
with,
Star Wars
with my
universe.
family and stuff, and going through the beginning movies and stuff like that and whatnot. I've been looking at things and been like, all right, I'm going to ask Eric this question. I'm going to ask Eric this question, and if he gets it right, good. If he doesn't, then hopefully he'll remember the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good as Gold has a good idea. We should do a study session podcast where we send in questions and try and stump you.
That would be fun. I would definitely
do
do
that.
Yeah. But yeah, I shared on my personal Twitter, and Blind Wave retweeted it. There's a link to a YouTube video that it's just a premiere, and you can set a reminder, and you can be there at 9 p.m. tonight, Eastern Standard Time. Anybody that's in the chat is welcome to stop by.
Is that why you were asking me that question before podcast?
Which question?
About the song?
Oh, no.
Okay.
No.
I thought you were going to come in with that.
No, I just had a random song in my head, and I don't know why. Maybe someone was singing it, or I just,
What
tripped
song?
and fell. It was a wrestling intro song. I was like, Rick, who has a wrestling intro that starts like, no chance, or something like that? He goes, huh, Vince McMahon. He's had it since 98. Not that long. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know why I was just thinking of that. But it was in my head. I had to get it out.
But yeah, maybe something we can do too, getting closer to some of this stuff, is maybe have people submit questions. Maybe I can take them and then ask some questions on the podcast.
That would be
stuff.
fun.
And I'll go through and see what there is.
Mm-hmm.
Get rid of the ones that won't be movie related or whatever else, because there might be some of those. And then
We have to make sure we get the answers with them.
I might have to vet a few and make sure the answers are correct too.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like, is this right? Is this right? Okay, this is right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the person who would vet them is Eric.
That's true.
Huh? No, I can vet
Google
stuff
can
too.
vet things just fine.
Those questions I texted him weren't me asking for the answer. It was me asking if he knew the answer.
Yeah, you had to do it on the group chat.
We did.
So midnight, trying to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Our phone's just going.
It wasn't that late. The kids are still up.
Your kids are still up.
Were your kids asleep?
Yes.
But yeah, no, that could be
kitties.
fun doing that, going through. I think the alternative would be doing a mini trivia thing and having Rick and Calvin ask questions and
Yeah.
you and
two.
me be against each other.
That
or
would be
something.
fun.
Maybe we do it that way.
Yeah.
That way it's like a practice round.
Yeah, I didn't know. Schmoedown, they have team matches for IG or for the more conventional
really?
movie stuff. So
That's cool.
we'll have to maybe next year we can do team stuff. It'll be fun.
Dude, if we did a team on the what would you call it? The general everything kind of thing?
Inner Geekdom.
Inner
Inner
Geekdom.
Geekdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we did a team on Inner Geekdom
Yeah.
for Marvel, DC, Lord of the Rings, Star Trek, like Star
We
Wars.
need to convince them to have us do a exhibition match, like us versus like the normies or the real rejects.
Yeah, that'd be
Like
fun.
show our reaction dominance.
Yeah.
Not like, the people that are really good.
The ones we know we can beat.
We want to punch down, not up.
I hope they see that and they're like, oh yeah,
I
I'm
know,
going
I'm
to
gonna
study
have
up and beat their
What did
asses.
you ask them when they're going to add a category for wrestling movies?
I mean, they do a lot of promos, and they have people that are specifically heels, and there's a lot of wrestling in there, so it
one of the
wouldn't
guys
surprise
was
me.
writing for WWE, a writer for WWE.
Chris Jericho has been on the Schmoedown.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, one of the guys who runs it.
Oh, one of the guys used to be a writer for
WWE.
WWE. Gotcha.
I think someone told me that.
Yeah.
I believe everything that people tell me.
Harloff. Christian Harloff wrote for WWE. Gotcha.
You went golfing against the normies. Who would win?
Mini golf
Golfing?
or golfing?
Like actual golfing?
Mini golf, I think I'm okay.
I don't know if they're any good at golfing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I know I'm not good at
I
golfing.
know I'm not good at golfing.
I've golfed.
Yeah.
Because I've never golfed.
But I'm wondering, I have golfed before, but I
Yeah.
know I'm not good at golfing. But could I be better than someone else who is not good at golfing? You know, like, would I think that I could beat Eric at golfing, you know?
Sure.
But if he says I've never gone golfing before, then I might be like, yeah, I could beat Eric at golfing, you know? But I don't know where the normies stand.
I feel much more comfortable in golf than I would like basketball.
You're more comfortable in golf? I feel more comfortable in basketball. I feel like.
Basketball?
Yeah.
You remember how bad I was in basketball?
Well, yeah, you couldn't shoot free throws to save anything. If that was part of the hen hunt, Rick, you'd be caught and arrested and tried.
Well, good thing. Why can't we do something that I'm good at?
Like what?
I don't know.
Well, you don't even know what you're good at?
Like shooting. I don't know.
You would be good. My dad's side of the family, that they always went to bricklaying competitions.
Yeah, I can
Like,
do that.
That would be your.
I can lay some pipe.
What?
Shut the fuck up. You can kill a conversation.
One. But I don't know.
Could I beat Surge in a Lost Trivia
Nerf.
Schmoedown?
Nerf. That'd be
Maybe. I think I could. Except for certain things. Like, Surge knows, like, the titles in order.
Okay.
You know?
Sure.
Like, I might not. I don't know that.
The titles and orders and all the
Yeah.
episodes. Dang.
But I know
Pretty
a
good.
lot of, like, trivia behind the scenes and, like, why certain things are named and, where did the numbers appear, all that kind of stuff. So it could be a fun match, but not as... It would be way closer, and he probably has the edge. But if we went, like, Star Wars... no. 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 I kid, Serge.
But yeah, no. Now I'm just thinking about like a team for Inner Geekdom, and I think between all of us, knowledge on like that kind of stuff, we would know. You know, like I might not know any Star Trek stuff, but I assume Calvin and Rick would know some of it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I feel like I would bring the least out of all of us.
Well, Rick.
Those-
I mean, you've seen some Star Trek stuff that I haven't.
Yeah, but it's all TV stuff. I've only seen like
Oh, you never seen the movies?
2 movies.
Total?
I've seen The Wrath of Khan. I've seen Search for Spock, and I've seen the third one of the new ones.
Oh, the last of the J.J.
Yeah.
Abrams ones? Wow.
That's all First Contact. But that's it.
Yeah. I've seen First Contact.
Man,
I've seen... Yeah.
It's weird. Like Rick's like, you know what? I would bring the least because
I
like,
guess out of the movies and stuff, I would know the most then.
He doesn't know Harry Potter.
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
What's your knowledge on Lord of the Rings? So I feel like that's one that I would be weaker on.
It's not as good as Eric or Calvin, certainly.
Because I feel like my weaker points would probably be Lord of the Rings and Star Trek. And then I probably might know a little bit more about Harry Potter than I do those other two.
Yeah.
And then Marvel and DC, probably maybe DC and then Marvel, and then Star Wars is probably like the order.
So you
of
know
what-
more Marvel than DC?
I feel like I know
Yeah.
more Marvel than DC.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I think. But also
would-
maybe it's just I don't know. Is there as many DC movies as there are Marvel movies though?
I mean,
If you count the animated ones.
I feel like there's more Marvel,
those count?
especially Marvel cinematic ones. But
I
don't
mean,
know if
as
the
long as
animated
it's in a
ones start.
theater, I think is how they do it.
So like Mask of the Phantasm would count.
Yes, probably. I don't know. I don't know why I answered so confidently.
I don't know. But like I've seen like almost every Marvel movie at least once. Like even like the ones people don't like Daredevil and Elektra and stuff like that, you know.
Seen
Blade. Blade
I was gonna
two.
say Blade.
I've seen the Blades
Blade
before,
3.
but I haven't consistently watched them, so like that one might trip me up a bit. I haven't seen the newest Fantastic Four movie,
Oh,
so
no.
that would probably.
You
trip
haven't
me.
seen the Roger Corman one either.
Rick, I don't think that one's gonna count.
I think
that one never made it.
that's the only one.
That one never made it to theaters, right?
Aaron, have you seen the original Avengers?
I don't think that one counts, Calvin. But you're talking about Uma Thurman and right? Yeah, I've seen that. You tried to trick me, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Someone said Ghost Rider. Actually, I just recently watched. I think I was sick like
Talking about the Nick Cage Ghost Rider.
a month
right?
or two ago. I forget when it was. Like I had a few days off that I was sick and wasn't coming in. And while I was sick, I watched Ghost Rider 1 and 2, I think, on Netflix.
Nice.
I know I watched 1 for sure. I think I watched 1 and 2.
Yeah, I've seen both of those.
I don't think I've ever seen 2.
Yeah, it's interesting. So, but yeah, no, that's probably where I would stand, I guess. And I guess, yeah, Rick, I don't know. I guess you're right. Like the knowledge you have on things don't usually fit into those categories. I
feel like if it was, maybe not even movies as a whole. I feel like the classic movies. I feel like I probably know the most of anyone here. Like the Godfathers, the
stuff no one watches. No, I'm kidding.
The classics, because everyone of a generation has seen them.
Yeah, I know. They are. There are classics. Although, as far as Godfather, I haven't seen that one. But actually, if you're thinking too of like, what's that? Lawrence of Arabia and
Lawrence
like,
of Arabia,
that kind of stuff. Citizen Kane, right?
Yeah.
Like, I haven't seen any of those movies.
I've seen Citizen Kane. I've seen
Citizen Kane, Gone with the Wind,
a bunch of Bogart.
all of Kurosawa's stuff.
I think I've seen one Bogart, but I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
all of Hitchcock's stuff.
What was his name in it?
I don't know.
How was he dressed?
I don't remember, Calvin. I don't remember. I was young.
What was the landscape
I was
like?
young. My parents watched it. I was probably there. We used to watch TV together, but
I feel like my knowledge on the best of the best and the worst of the worst is great. It's everything in the middle that I'm going to struggle with.
well, in your opinion, in the middle, Rick, for some people, you put the room too high. You know, like for some.
Try to put that in the worst of the worst.
Trying to see what, Eric?
I'm trying to see. I got an email the other day that was like the official movie list
That's
for
Schmoedown?
like Inner Geekdom. Like, here are all the movies that we'll reference.
Okay.
So I'm looking to see if I can find.
Well, that's good because then you can
where
at
it
least
was.
watch through and try to like, okay, here's what I gotta watch. You know,
Yeah.
that'd be a good list.
I can give you my my Star Trek original collection VHSs.
And that's what one can do that. Who got a VHS? Who?
I do.
Or VCR? I mean,
I do.
who's got a VCR player?
I've got one.
I got two.
Two.
Yeah, in case one breaks.
Is that so that you can play this and record it on the other one?
It's two separate ones. If one fails and destroys the tape, I need to be able to rip it apart and save the tape and then put it in another and watch it. Continue where I left off.
Okay. Okay, I can understand that. I was so mad whenever my my tape that had my original trilogy Star Wars movies on it was like, I'm like, stop, oh no. Okay, come on.
You pull it out so gently and hold the flapper up so it doesn't squeeze the tape.
Straighten the tape out some.
Yeah.
Come on, easy. Roll it back in. Come on, baby. Okay, roll it all the way so that it like winds up and it'll help flatten it out because all the other film's gonna be pushing against it.
Now, is this like recorded off TV or were these the original?
No, they weren't the original. They were recorded off TV from when my parents traveled. But I love that tape because I could just put it in at night and it would just play through the whole night while I was getting ready to bed or waking up.
Episode 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, I'd go to sleep and I'd wake up in the middle of the night and it'd be on like Empire Strikes Back and I'd be like, okay, well, and I'd wake up again and in Return of the Jedi somewhere. And I'm just
you
watching
could just
it.
let that go and it would stop eventually, and then you'd set like a sleep timer on your TV to like turn it off eventually. At least that's what I did.
Yeah, because I could sleep timer my TV. It would turn off in like, I don't know, 8 hours or whatever it was, and then the tape itself was at least 6 hours long. You know, so it was great. Did you
find it, Eric?
the list,
Nope.
Eric?
Nope.
No list.
Can't find.